and metabolism issues. Instead, they set you up for an endless loop of temporary success followed by disappointment. But when you shift to a sustainable approach like the carnivore diet, you can break the cycle for good. No more calorie counting or hunger, just real results that last. Now that we have covered why traditional diets fail, let's dive into why the carnivore diet works when nothing else does. Simplicity of the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet strips everything back to the basic, focusing solely on animal-based foods. This might sound extreme at first, but it actually is a relief for the complicated meal plans and calorie charts. If you're tired of overthinking what to eat, this diet offers simplicity and focus. Many diets overwhelm you with choices, asking you to measure out every bit, balance macros, and avoid temptations. The carnivore diet is the exact opposite. By cutting out everything but meat, you eliminate decision fatigue and cravings. Some might say, isn't that too restrictive? But think about how easy it is when you only focus on eating nutrient-dense, satisfying food. A restrictive diet only becomes hard when you're hungry or feeling deprived. But on carnivore, you're fueling your body with high-quality proteins and fats that keeps you full for hours. No endless snacking or feeling guilty after meals. It's not just about simplicity. It's about freedom from food obsession. With the carnivore diet, you'll get to focus on what matters, eating to feel satisfied and energized without the constant stress over food choices. The simplicity brings you mental clarity and sustainable weight loss. Next, let's talk about how this simple approach leads to a real with visible results over time. Real lasting results with the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet isn't just another trend. It is a way of life that delivers real lasting results. People who have struggled for years with weight loss finally find success because it addresses the root cause of the overeating and weight gain. If you've been disappointed by other diets, this is where things change. Many people start diets with high hopes only to see those hopes fade as the weeks go by. What makes the carnivore diet different? The science behind it focuses on stabilizing blood sugar, reducing inflammation, and eliminating foods that trigger cravings. For example, carbs often spikes insulin, leading to hunger shortly after meals. But cutting out carbs entirely, your body becomes fat adapted and burns fat for fuel efficiently. Some might say, isn't cutting out carb too extreme? But when you see the dramatic drop in cravings, increased energy, and steady fat loss, it's clear this is a solution that works long term. People who have struggled for decades are seeing results that never thought possible, not just in the mirror, but their energy levels, mood, and overall health. The carnivore diet offers more than just weight loss. It's a complete transformation in how you feel every day. You'll experience sustained energy, clear thinking, and a body that you can feel proud of. Now that you know what's possible with the carnivore diet, it's time to make a decision about your own journey. The carnivore diet isn't just another diet, it's a key to breaking free from the constant cycle of weight gain, weight loss and gain, finally achieving lasting results. Breaking free from the food cravings. Cravings can be one of the toughest challenges to overcome on any diet. You probably felt the urge to snack on other unhealthy foods, even when you know it's sabotaging your progress. On the carnivore diet, however, Many people report that their cravings for sweets and junk food simply disappears. One reason cravings persist on traditional diets is because of the sugar and processed carbs we eat. The foods trigger dopamine response in the brain, leading to a cycle of cravings and overeating. On the carnivore diet, since you're cutting out all carbohydrates, your blood sugar stabilized and those triggers disappears. Some may argue that completely cutting out carbs can't be sustainable, but many people find that once the cravings are gone, it becomes easier to stick to the plan. Instead of constantly battling your body, you finally feel in control. No more reaching for sugary snacks mid-afternoon or feeling deprived after meals. The carnivore diet gives you freedom to enjoy foods without the constant pull of cravings. You feel more satisfied after meals and less likely to give in to unhealthy habits. Now that you understand how the carnivore diet tackles cravings, let's look to the added health benefits beyond weight loss. Improved health and well-being. The carnivore diet isn't just about losing weight, it is about improving overall health. Many people who switch to this way of eating report improvement in energy levels, moods, and even chronic health conditions. This diet can have a positive impact on your whole body, not just a number on the scale. You've probably heard that eating too much meat can lead to health problems like high cholesterol or heart disease. However, recent studies have shown that processed sugar and refined carbohydrates are bigger contributors to these issues than animal-based foods. When you eliminate those foods and focus on whole, nutrition-dense meat, your body begins to heal from the inside out. For example, many on the carnivore diet report reduced inflammation, clearer skin, and better digestion. They also experience fewer energy crashes throughout the day because their bodies are burning fat for fuel, not relying on the quick sugar hits. While some might worry about the long-term effects of eating only meat, the evidence shows that the benefits outweigh the concerns, especially when compared to the health risk of a standard high-carb diet. With the carnivore diet, you're not shredding pounds. You're improving your overall health, giving your body the nutrition it truly needs. You feel stronger, more energized, and better equipped to take on the challenge of everyday life. Let's wrap this up by talking about why now is the best time to start your own carnivore diet journey. The carnivore diet offers a straightforward, sustainable solution to weight loss and overall health, cutting through the complexity of other diets. It's time to take control of your health and experience the real transformation that comes with this lifestyle. Click on the next video on the screen to get more tips about the carnivore diet and hear other success stories and actionable advice to help you on your weight loss journey with the carnivore diet. If you're struggling with weight loss and frustrated by diets that just don't work, the carnivore diet might be exactly what you're missing. Unlike complicated meal plans or calorie counting, it simplifies everything down to the basic of what your body truly needs. But make no mistake, without setting the right goals, even the approach won't deliver the results you want. By following clear, achievable goals on the carnivore diet, you can lose fat, improve your energy, and maintain your health long term. The truth is, if you don't set realistic goals, you'll waste time and never see the changes you're hoping for. Number 1. Set realistic, measurable goals. Many people start the carnivore diet with the goal of losing weight quickly, but without a clear, measurable target, it's easy to lose focus. You need to know exactly what you're aiming for, whether that's dropping 5 kilos, reducing your body fat by 10%, or fitting into a certain clothing size. Without a specific goal, how will you know if you're progressing? One big mistake people making is setting vague goals like I want to lose weight. This leads to frustration because there's no clear way to measure a success. For example, if you have 2 weeks you lost 2 kilos, but your goal was undefined, you might not feel satisfied and could abandon the diet. On the other hand, setting a goal of losing 1 kilo a week keeps you accountability and helps you track small victories. You might worry that if the goal is too specific, you'll feel disappointed if you don't hit it. By having a clear target, you can adjust your approach and stay motivated, even if progress is slower than expected. Setting realistic, measurable goals allows you to track progress and make adjustments to your diet without feeling overwhelmed. This gives you a clear path forward and sense of accomplishment at each milestone. Now that you're set a clear goal, let's talk about creating an action plan that ensures you stick to it. Number 2, create a simple action plan. Once you set the goal, the next step is to create a plan to reach it. This doesn't need to be complicated, but it doesn't need to be specific. Knowing exactly what steps you need to take makes all the difference between drifting off course and staying on track. One common issue is that people overcomplicate their plan, filling it with unnecessary steps and unrealistic expectation. For example, trying to exercise every day or preparing fancy meals that quickly leads to burnout. Instead, focus on simple actions like eating 1 carnivore-friendly foods, tracking your daily intake, and aiming for constant daily walks. You might think that having a more flexible plan will give you freedom, but in reality, it leads you to inconsistency. A simple, clear plan keeps you on track and helps you identify what's working and what isn't. Some people worry that sticking to a plan feels restrictive, but it's actually the opposite. It gives you control. A simple action plan will help you consistent and allow you to reach your goals without overwhelm. You will be able to adjust as needed without losing momentum. Now that you have a plan, let's talk about staying accountable to yourself and ensuring you keep making progress. Number 3, track your progress and adjust as needed. The last step to regularly track your progress and adjust your plan based on the result. This allows you to see how far you've come and keeps you motivated. Without tracking, it is easy to feel like nothing is changing, even when it is. A big mistake is relying only on the scale to measure progress. Weight loss can fluctuate due to many factors, including water retention and muscle gain. For instance, you might not see much weight loss after 2 weeks, but notice that your clothes fit better or your energy levels have increased. Tracking your metrics, like body measurements or how you feel, gives you a fuller picture of your progress. Some people worry that tracking every detail will become tedious, but it's not about tracking everything. It's about choosing the right metrics that matters to your goals. You can make adjustments as needed without feeling discouraged. Track your progress keeps you motivated and ensures that you, even if the scale isn't moving, other important changes are happening. This way, you can adjust your plan with confidence. By setting goals, create a plan, and tracking your progress, you will be on your way to success with the carnivore diet. The key to success on the carnivore diet is setting realistic goals, creating a simple plan, and tracking your progress to stay on course. Stick